Hey, Patriots fans! We are back diving into everything happening with New England as the team gears up for another pivotal game. This week presents a number of challenges and opportunities, and it is crucial to break down both sides of the ball to understand how the Patriots can gain an edge. There's a lot to consider, from injuries to strategic matchups, but one thing is certain: disciplined execution and smart adjustments will define the outcome. The Texans enter this matchup with limitations on offense, and if the Patriots play efficiently, they can exploit these weaknesses and control the tempo of the game. Starting with Houston's offensive tendencies, it becomes clear that their production is uneven. They sit near the middle of the league in overall offense, with no single aspect truly dominating. The passing game has been serviceable, showing flashes of potential, but the running game has struggled to sustain drives or generate consistent scoring threats. Their lead rusher averages below 4 yards per carry, which limits the threat of an explosive ground attack. On paper, this is the type of offense that a well-prepared Patriots defense can contain with patience and discipline. Of course, there is talent on the Texans roster, particularly in the receiving core. Nico Collins has been their standout weapon, producing big plays and scoring opportunities throughout the season, but recent injuries have cast doubt on his availability. Should he miss the game, the Texans would lose a key component of their passing attack, significantly impacting how they approach both short and deep routes. Christian Gonzalez, their top cornerback, also plays a pivotal role, and his potential return could shift defensive matchups, but his presence alone will not offset the absence of a star wideout like Collins. Examining the Texans more broadly, their offensive success relies heavily on individual skill rather than cohesive team execution. Their quarterback has had moments of brilliance, but has not consistently led the team to explosive drives without major contributions from key players. The limited rushing attack compounds this issue, making it difficult for Houston to sustain momentum or control the clock. If Collins is unavailable, the Patriots will face a less versatile opponent, with fewer threats demanding constant attention from the secondary. This presents an opportunity for New England to dictate the pace, force the Texans into predictable sequences, and capitalize on their reliance on individual talent. Controlling the line of scrimmage and keeping big plays to a minimum will allow the Patriots to leverage both their defensive discipline and their offensive versatility. The Patriots' defense has demonstrated the ability to adapt and thrive against strong opponents. Their recent performance against a top-5 defensive team exemplified their capacity to adjust on the fly, control time of possession, and maintain scoring consistency despite challenges. Houston presents a similar test, but with the potential absence of a key receiver and a predictable running game, New England can exploit gaps and weaknesses. The strategy remains consistent: limit explosive plays, force methodical drives, and apply pressure at the right moments. The Patriots' ability to read the opponent, adjust to formations, and anticipate tendencies will be critical in turning this matchup to their favor. Depth and roster flexibility also play a significant role. Strategic moves in recent weeks have strengthened New England's ability to respond to unexpected developments. By maintaining options along the offensive line and keeping depth ready at key positions, the Patriots can adjust to injuries or unexpected situations while maintaining competitive balance. This kind of planning allows the team to execute their game plan effectively, keeping pressure on Houston to adapt without its top offensive weapon. The combination of preparation, adaptability, and depth ensures that New England is well-positioned to respond to any challenge presented by the Texans. On offense, the Patriots have repeatedly shown the ability to control possession and sustain drives against strong defensive units. Against top competition, they have consistently managed the clock, moving the chains efficiently while keeping defensive pressure manageable. Houston's offense, which relies on individual plays for scoring, struggles to maintain consistent drives, making possession control essential. By executing the run and pass effectively and maintaining patience, New England can dictate field position and force the Texans into unfavorable situations. Smart adjustments in the passing game, balanced with creative rushing concepts, will prevent Houston's defense from predicting plays and allow the Patriots to sustain long, methodical drives. Psychological factors also contribute to the advantage. Facing a team missing a star wide receiver can create confidence for the secondary, allowing defenders to focus on other potential threats without concern for deep, game-changing passes. The absence of Collins would not only reduce Houston's offensive versatility, but also alter the way defensive schemes can be applied, giving the Patriots an opportunity to be aggressive in coverage, anticipate routes, and potentially generate turnovers. Momentum and morale also factor into performance. Coming off a strong showing against a formidable opponent, New England enters this game with confidence and cohesion. Players who feel prepared and capable of winning against top-tier competition often execute with greater precision and composure. Conversely, the Texans face uncertainty if their primary offensive threats are unavailable, creating opportunities for the Patriots to maintain pressure and control throughout the game. When analyzing matchups, the interplay between offense and defense is key. New England's ability to sustain drives, control the clock, and limit Houston's scoring chances is central to winning this contest. Strategic deployment of personnel, smart adjustments in play calling, and discipline and execution will determine whether the Patriots can impose their rhythm on the game. By controlling field position, minimizing mistakes, and applying situational awareness, they can create favorable conditions that tilt the game toward their strengths. Defensively, the Patriots can exploit Houston's reliance on creating disruption rather than sustaining consistent offensive production. By maintaining disciplined coverage, using effective pressure schemes, and controlling the line of scrimmage, New England can force the Texans into uncomfortable situations. Even minor lapses by Houston are magnified when facing a disciplined opponent, and New England has the coaching depth and experience to exploit these moments. Containing the run while forcing predictable passing sequences will allow the Patriots to manage the game effectively, while keeping key defenders fresh and prepared for critical moments in the matchup. Control at the line of scrimmage is essential. The Texans' defensive front has talent, but sustained, well-executed drives can wear down even capable opponents. New England's offensive line has demonstrated flexibility in handling various blitz packages and defensive formations, which is vital for protecting the quarterback and allowing receivers to find openings. This enables the Patriots to dictate both tempo and field position, creating opportunities to capitalize on any mistakes or mismatches. Effective line play, combined with precise execution by the skill players, will determine how successfully the Patriots can sustain momentum throughout the game. The Patriots' passing attack has shown versatility, stretching defenses vertically while also executing quick, high-percentage throws to maintain rhythm. Against the Texans' defense, potentially missing a key playmaker, New England receivers could have more space to operate, with defenders adjusting coverage to compensate for absent threats. Timing, anticipation, and accuracy will be critical, but the quarterback has shown the ability to read defenses effectively, identify mismatches, and deliver precise passes under pressure. This balance between deep shots and consistent short gains will keep the Texans' defense off balance and create scoring opportunities throughout the contest. Running concepts are equally important. By mixing inside and outside runs, counters, and misdirection plays, the Patriots can keep defenders guessing and open lanes for big gains. If the Texans overcommit to stopping the run, play-action opportunities can create explosive plays downfield. Sustaining this balance between passing and rushing will be crucial, particularly against a defense forced to adjust to missing personnel or predictable tendencies. Every series becomes a strategic opportunity to maintain control, dictate field position, and wear down defenders physically and mentally over the course of the game. Situational football also plays a decisive role. New England excels on third downs, in red zone efficiency, and in minimizing penalties, giving them the tools to capitalize on every opportunity. Houston's inconsistent offense means that each stop or drive could shift momentum significantly. By maintaining focus and discipline, the Patriots can create pressure on the Texans, forcing them into errors that directly influence scoring chances. Every small execution detail matters, and teams that capitalize on these situations often determine the final outcome. As the game day approaches, the focus for the Patriots shifts to balancing aggression with patience. While the Texans may appear vulnerable on paper, execution remains critical. Limiting big plays, forcing Houston into long-yardage situations, and controlling the clock will be essential elements in tilting the game in New England's favor. The potential absence of Nico Collins could alter how the Patriots approach coverage, while the possible return of Christian Gonzalez might require strategic adjustments. Despite these variables, the principles remain consistent. Disciplined football, anticipation, and minimizing mistakes create the conditions for success. Every decision on both sides of the ball will have amplified consequences, and New England has the preparation and depth to exploit these opportunities effectively. Special teams, often overlooked, could play a subtle but impactful role in this contest. Field position, kickoff returns, and punt coverage can influence momentum and scoring chances without drawing the same attention as offensive or defensive execution. A well-timed return or a perfectly placed punt could create the field advantage necessary to dictate the pace of the game. For a team like the Texans, who rely heavily on defense to maintain competitiveness, even minor special teams errors could shift the balance dramatically. New England's ability to execute consistently in this phase will add another layer of control, complementing the broader offensive and defensive strategy. The Patriots' roster depth provides additional flexibility that could prove decisive. Strategic planning, rotation, and the ability to adjust on the fly allow New England to respond effectively to injuries or unexpected situations. If certain starters are unavailable or Houston adjusts personnel mid-game, the Patriots can adapt while maintaining efficiency. This combination of preparation and versatility ensures that the team is not forced into predictable sequences, keeping Houston on the defensive and enabling New England to exploit weaknesses as they emerge. Execution, intelligence, and adaptability remain intertwined throughout the contest, making depth a tangible advantage. Momentum and psychological factors will continue to play a role. Coming off a strong performance against a high-level opponent, the Patriots enter this matchup with confidence and cohesion. Players who believe in their preparation and abilities often execute with a heightened level of discipline and aggression, especially in critical moments. The Texans, by contrast, could face a sense of urgency or frustration if key offensive contributors are unavailable, particularly Nico Collins. This dynamic can shift the tone of the game, with New England leveraging confidence, execution, and situational awareness to apply pressure consistently throughout each quarter. On offense, maintaining a balanced approach is paramount. New England has demonstrated the ability to control the line of scrimmage, sustain drives, and dictate the tempo against formidable defenses. The passing game must continue to stretch the field while leveraging high-percentage throws to sustain momentum. At the same time, the running attack provides critical support, forcing defenders to account for multiple threats and opening up opportunities downfield. Timing, precision, and coordination between the quarterback and skill players will define whether the Patriots can convert opportunities into points consistently. Every series becomes a strategic test, with patience and discipline as central components of success. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are starting to swirl around the Patriots locker room after an unusual burst of tension caught the attention of fans and insiders alike. Sources suggest that quarterback Maye did something not often seen on the professional stage. He publicly defended a teammate in the heat of a locker room confrontation. According to reports, the incident took place following halftime when head coach Vrabel reportedly unleashed a scathing critique of the team's defense, leaving several players visibly shaken. Eyewitnesses say that Vrabel's words were unusually sharp, targeting the defensive squad with a level of intensity that some describe as borderline humiliating. It's in this charged environment that Maye reportedly stepped in, confronting the criticism with a mixture of loyalty and concern. He really went too far, Maye is rumored to have said about the coach's tirade, showing a rare moment of vocal support for a colleague. The quarterback's reaction has sparked a flurry of speculation across social media and among analysts. While Vrabel is known for his fiery coaching style, the idea that one of his star players would publicly challenge, or even just defend, another teammate is feeding rumors about the locker room dynamic. Could this indicate cracks in a usually disciplined team culture, or is it simply a reflection of Maye's leadership style evolving under pressure? Analysts are already debating the implications. Some see this as a sign of a strong internal bond within the squad, with Maye emerging as a protective figure for his teammates. Others suggest it might point to growing tension between Vrabel's intense motivational methods and the players' tolerance for public criticism. The timing of the confrontation, during a critical moment in the season, adds fuel to the speculation, leaving fans wondering if this incident could have ripple effects in upcoming games. Sources close to the team insist that Maye's defense of his teammate was brief but memorable, and while it may not have sparked an all-out locker room rebellion, it has certainly put a spotlight on the quarterback's personality off the field. Rumors continue to circulate about how the coach responded afterward, with some claiming there were private discussions aimed at smoothing over the incident, and others suggesting the moment may have quietly shifted the team's internal hierarchy. Whatever the truth, one thing seems clear: Maye's willingness to stand up for a teammate, even in the face of a coach's sharp critique, has fans talking. It's a rare glimpse into the often hidden emotional dynamics of professional football, and it raises questions about loyalty, leadership, and what it takes to maintain unity in a high-stakes environment. The Patriots' locker room may look calm on the surface, but behind closed doors, this incident is already fueling endless speculation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.